Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I'm going to do the readings for October 1st through the 15th, 2019, for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius fire signs. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this is the stone that came out for this pile, and this is the Aries pile, which is Tiger's Eye. So take that however you will, maybe look it up and see if it resonates with you in some certain way. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I have these cards that I'll be referring to at the end. Okay. So right now, we're finding out what we have for October 1st through the 15th. For Aries, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, okay? What do we have in store for Aries for the month of October from the 1st to the 15th, 2019? Okay. Today's energy of the reading is the Queen of Discs. Go ahead and put that right there. All right. So let's see what we have here. First out, we have wealth, the Ace of Swords, and then we have luxury. Okay. So, oh, and at the bottom of the deck is pleasure. So with the overall energy, we have the Queen of Discs. So this is somebody who's carrying the Queen of Discs energy. Okay, the Queen of Discs is a very nurturing person, very giving, okay, gives to those who are in need, and also is focused on what she can leave behind for her as a legacy, you know, financially, to keep her future family members financially stable. So that's the energy, okay? Next we have the wealth card. So it looks like somebody's going to be coming into wealth, or they might have just recently come into wealth, and currently they're thinking about maybe starting a new business, starting a new endeavor, starting brand new of some sort, okay? New ideas. And then we have luxury. And the reason why you're coming into these new ideas is because you're looking to have some sort of luxury in your life, to be able to rest after a while of, you know, working so hard. You want your future to be easier than it has been in the past, okay? Your life, I mean. And so you will be coming into some money somehow. Okay, it could be inheritance. It could be you starting this business and it really taking off. And it could also be you know, in the future you're going to have a lot of money because you've been maybe hoarding it or holding on to it or something, you know, where, you know, you don't really need to do that, because I'm telling you that the universe is willing to give you abundance if you are fair, you know, if you are sharing, give to those in need. It will always come back to you, okay? It'll always come back. So just know that you could have a flow of financial stability with your new idea, perhaps. But remember, be grateful for what you have and give to others, because that will come back to you. And, you know, don't expect something back. Don't expect it. Do it from the goodness of your heart. Okay? Don't do it because you expect anything back, because you will receive nothing back. Do it out of the goodness of your heart, and then you'll see that you will gain abundance in some way for doing that. So it could be you're gaining abundance in love, you know, maybe knowledge. So be grateful, because all of those things are good. All right, so let's move on. This is for Aries for October 1st to the 15th, 2019. What kind of other stuff do you have to tell us today? God, angels, universe, ancestors, spirit. Okay. First out, we have indolence. And this is the Eight of Cups. Okay. So somebody might be dealing with, with this financial inflow of money. Somebody might be deciding to walk away from a situation because it's just not serving you, and it seems that you might have lost a little bit from it, but like I said, you keep working hard, keep trucking on, and you'll be able to get something going again. Don't worry about it. Money comes and goes. Okay, so clarifying the Ace of Swords, what do you have with that? The Ace of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, what do you got for the Ace of Swords? Okay, Ace of Swords. Sometimes they're going to make us work for it, right? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Aries, October 1st through the 15th, 2019. Tell us what's going on with this Ace of Swords. Alright. So, what we have for the Ace of Swords is abundance. Okay, so yes, if you do, you might you might handle some loss in the past, but just know that with this new thing that you're starting, you will have abundance. Okay, it will come in, it will rejuvenate for you. Okay, that's pretty much what it's going to do. It's going to rejuvenate for you, and you're going to be out of that worry. So you should never worry about how much money you have and this, that, and the other. There's so many other things that are much more better than money that you can receive from the universe. Okay, let's find out what this luxury card is. Luxury, please. Or what's the next information that we can get from the universe in regards to this reading, which is for Aries, October 1st to the 15th, 2019. Oops. Okay, so we have this guy. He forced himself out. This is the Knight of Wands, okay? And this kind of energy is kind of, in and out. Coming in passionately because they want something so bad, they want to tell you something, they want, they want to tell you that they've been hanging on to you or something like that, because you got that Four of Cups right there, and the Four of Cups is like, it's emotions, they want to share this emotions with you, okay? They want to share this emotion. Oh, one moment, please. Okay, so yeah, somebody's trying to rush in, and maybe there was some negative type of relationship in the past. Maybe they want to tell you something about that, but just know that this Knight of Wands here is very in and out, might want to, use his emotions to appeal to you so he can maybe get something from you, okay, possibly some close emotions with you, okay. So now let's find out what's next under indolence. Okay, we have lust. There might be some information coming out about how you had some money come in. You found somebody, you were financially stable, right? But then somebody walked away. Okay, it just wasn't working out, and they found that it might have been because there was a lot of lust. Okay, it wasn't really what they wanted. They didn't want this lust. They want love. Okay, and love and lust are two different things. So this person realized that this is not what I wanted. Okay, and this could involve a Leo, and this number card is also number 11 card. Okay, in Roman numerals. Okay, so I would like to say that there's a lot of fire sign here. There is earth sign. Actually, all the signs are here, but predominantly because this is an Aries general reading for October 1st to the 15th, I would suppose that the fire signs are going to be coming out pretty good here, see what we have under this abundance. What's going on with this abundance for this person who is watching the video, who is an Aries? What is this abundance for Aries? Okay, this abundance for Aries, well, we have the Five of Swords, some sort of defeat, okay? Somebody started a business. There was some celebration because they received some abundance, but maybe the business didn't work out, okay? Or maybe it didn't work out the way they planned. But I would like to say, you know, it's good to just keep moving, okay? Just because something happens does not necessarily mean that, oh my gosh, I'm giving up, I can't do this, this is never going to work. No. Don't think that way, because you know that you can get back up on your feet. You've done it before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you were humiliated, you were degraded in some sort of fashion, and it might have affected the work, but don't worry, because as long as you stay positive, things will happen for you, okay? Because you do have you do have this Four of Cups here, and this Knight coming in. So maybe they're flighty, and maybe they're in and out, and maybe they do want to just, you know, hook it up with you. That doesn't mean you have to, okay? We have boundaries now, right? You have boundaries, and you also have goals. So, you know, see what this person wants. It's really not, there's nothing wrong with doing that, okay? Let's actually find out what else we have for that Knight of Wands, okay? See if we can clarify that and see what that's going to bring us. These cards are so big, so they're hard to shuffle a little bit. Okay, so when it comes to the Knight of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, ruin, okay? So let's see here now. Okay, what was this? It was a 10, right? Yeah, okay. So, when it comes to these cards here, I can see that somebody, you know, went on some sort of, I don't know, maybe a mission for themselves, you know. Somebody wanted to make a change. They changed whatever it was that was going on. And they wanted to find financial security. Even though they found that, for some reason it just didn't work out, and somebody walked away from the situation, okay? And with that situation, the reason why it did not work out is because it was based on lust, okay? Somebody was basing the relationship on lust and or money, and it wasn't love, okay? And they thought it was, but it wasn't, because, you know, perhaps this person most of their life had thought about, you know, or have been confusing between lust and love, or even financial security and love, okay? But that's not how it is. Financial security is not love. Financial security is financial security. Love is something you feel deep down, that it doesn't matter how rich or poor someone is. It doesn't matter, you know, what they do or how they are, you know, if only they are resonating in a high energy, like a very good high vibrating energy. But all those material things don't matter. Somebody will love another person just because they are them, okay? And this was misled. This person was misled, whoever this is implying to. And then we have somebody wanted to start a new business, maybe a new adventure, something new after this split up or walk away from whatever situation that was. And they felt like, okay, they're doing well, and they're having, you know, celebration for it. They're happy. They found something, they found their niche, right? But unfortunately, there was defeat here, okay? Somebody maybe was degraded or embarrassed or put down for some reason, and they were unable to move forward in their business adventure, probably, you know. So it didn't, maybe it backfired on them, didn't work out for them. So, you know, just to let you know, don't give up. Don't give up, because we all, you know, we all fail sometimes. How are we supposed to learn if we don't fail, right? We need to learn from our mistakes. So that's just you saying, the universe saying to you, just try again. You're going to be all right. Just keep trying. Don't give up. Okay. And then in this last row we have the Four of Cups. And perhaps you are reminiscing about something. You know, this Four of Cups here. And there's some sort of maybe you're radiating this energy of the Knight of Wands, right? Um, this Knight of Wands wants to start something new with you, maybe, or you want to start something new with somebody, okay? Even though it's an in and out energy, and that might be your energy, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is a flighty in and out energy, just wants to come and hook it up with somebody and then they leave, you know? So maybe they're coming in to start a new relationship with you, or you want to start a new relationship with somebody, maybe somebody that has water in their chart, okay? But, you know, rushing in like that and you know, just expecting to get whatever you want right then and there, it's going to bring you to have this ruin card right here, which is the Ten of Swords. You know, there's a lot that goes on when starting something new. You have to check out all the angles, okay? You can't automatically assume that somebody's going to just jump in your lap and there you are, you're number one, and that's it. It doesn't work that way. Relationships are hard and you have to work at them in order to get the best outcome. Okay, if you want the best, most truest outcome, all right? Okay, so let me see with these cards. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. I want to go ahead and clarify this Eight of Cups card in the first column and see what happened in terms of somebody walking away from a situation, okay? Let's find out what happened in this situation. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. God, angels, ancestors, universe, spirit, please tell us, what do you mean about this Eight of Cups? Who walked away from the situation? What happened? See what we can get from you guys. Please let us know what this Eight of Cups is here for. Okay, first we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody walked away and they were working on their money, but they had to walk away from a situation because it was not serving them, and that could be perhaps because the reason that they went into this relationship was because of lust, which they thought was love, but it's not necessarily love, okay? What else do you have for us for that walking away and somebody starting to work on their trade or their, you know, their skills? Because somebody's trying to work on something. They're trying to gain their money back up. Okay. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. This issue also has kept somebody up very late at night worrying about something. Okay, perhaps they're building their pentacles because they want to build up something and they've been worried all night about it, trying to think how they're going to do this. And the person might be radiating. Actually, the person wants to approach the Queen of Hearts. Okay, so this person who's up late at night is thinking about somebody and thinking about a particular person, and this particular person is radiating the Queen of Hearts energy. Okay, and do you have anything else for us for that row? Do you have anything else for us for that row? Anything? Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay, even though this person is working hard, they know that they will have to be giving to two because of the fact that whatever they left behind might have been a relationship that involved children. Okay, maybe there's property involved, but even though that person does step away from this relationship, they still have to deal with, you know, their responsibilities. And while they're doing all this, they're thinking about all the options they have, because, you know, they have options. They want to go to this Queen of Hearts, right? But right now they're thinking, wow, I have options. You know, what should I? Am I making the right choice? They want to know if they're making the right choice. Okay, and that's where a lot of sleepless nights came in. They might be thinking that whatever they're feeling for this Queen of Hearts is lustful. It's lust. Is it really? They're trying to figure out, is this really for reals, right? They want to know if whatever they're thinking is for real and if it's going to benefit their future, right? Let's find out what this defeat is. The defeat card here in the middle row, the 5th card, defeat. And the number 5 is a representative of change, okay? Okay. First card out, we have the 10 of Wands. Something was a burden. Something brought on big burdens when it came to this business. Perhaps somebody wanted to start this business alone, and they were celebrating like, wow, they did it, but, you know, perhaps it failed, okay? But that's okay, because like I said, you will get that celebration again. It was a burden. You know what you did wrong, okay? Pick yourself up off the ground and start again, because you will have another celebration. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles here, and this is also the Sun card, okay? This is the Sun card. So with this business, it was a burden. Perhaps you went about it the wrong way, okay? And that's okay, because that happens, okay? And all you got to do is just pick yourself up and just get right back on your feet. And, you know, you're going to have that celebration. Why? Because you had that hope that this would happen, that you would get back up on your feet. If all else fails, just try again. You know, just get back up and try again, because you will have that hope coming to you, okay? And you will get those pentacles built right back up. And don't worry so much about your money. Okay, we have the Jack of Spades. And, you know, with the Jack of Spades here, this is kind of like, the Jack of Spades is caution, okay, or potential. There's some caution and potential. So the Jack of Spades is like swords energy, okay, and it could be like, I think it's the Knight. It would be the Knight of Swords, but you know, there is potential here, okay, and you know, just be careful with your decisions, okay. Just be cautious with whatever, you know, ideas you have. Don't sign any papers right away. Make sure you read all the fine print. Just make sure that you cover, you know, everything in maybe what has to do with whatever you want to start, right? You don't want to leave any cards unturned, okay? You want to make sure you read everything, know everything, because you want to stay in this good radiating energy, and the only way to do that is to do everything properly. Okay, you want to make sure that this time around you want to do it properly, because you know, if you don't, there's always some kind of niche, somebody going to catch you slipping, and you're going to lose everything. Do you want that? Okay, and remember to keep everything honest, no cutting corners, okay, no cutting corners. You have to do everything honest with good intention, okay. God, angels, do you have any more to tell us today in this situation? Oh, okay. So, finishing this row off for that card, we have the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Clubs, okay? And, you know, with the 7 of Clubs, you know, I don't take reversals, but I just want you to see the picture. And plus, those are regular cards, just clarifying anyways. But with the 7 of Rods, somebody has a certain way they like to do things, right? And mostly that's why it was burden in the first maybe trial, the first try in this idea, and they're maybe taking another approach to it, and a direct approach, or just a different approach to this situation to make sure that they have success, right? Because you know, somebody might have been attacked in their situation or in their business. Somebody may have put negative words to you, okay? They might have made you feel less than you are. And I'm here to tell you that you're not, okay? You're not less than you are. And you can pick yourself up and you can keep going. Don't let anybody's words or actions, you know, discourage you. Because that's not you, okay? You are successful. You are abundant. Okay, you are a good person, and you can make this happen for yourself. All right, So let's see, what does this Knight of Wands, why is this person coming in so quickly, so passionately? What is it exactly that they want to tell us? Does it have to do with this Ruin card? Maybe, but we are clarifying the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands. This person is coming in to tell you that they love you and they want to exchange love with you. Okay, what else with this Knight of Wands? Can we trust it? Is this a trustworthy person? This Knight of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands. Tell us what's going on with this Knight of Wands. Tell us, universe, ancestor, spirit. Okay. We have the Four of Hearts. Somebody is coming in with their love, right? But it seems like somebody might not be really too keen on it. Why? Why is this person not keen on this Four of Cups coming in? Why? What is the issue here? Why is it so... Okay, we got two cards just flipped right out. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Oh, and then we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the person that you're going, that's gonna, if you are this Knight of Wands, and you are coming in with this passionate information for somebody, telling them that you love them, and it seems like they're kind of iffy about it, and they don't know, they're not sure about it, okay? They're double thinking, they can't tell if whatever, you know, you're saying is true or not. And the reason why is because in the past, I think there has been some issues with three-party situations, right? Right? Okay, so if there is, this person might be wondering if, because you're not part of their, you know, their style, you're like a totally different person, they don't know if they can really trust what's going on. I mean, it's not like you're the same person or different backgrounds. It's more or less like this person doesn't think the same way I do, and they have different thoughts on different situations. Can I trust it? Because in the past they were going along with, okay, having three parties is fine, everything's okay, but it's really not. That's not the way it is. And you know, who knows what's going on. So what is this Three of Swords here? Why has this shown up in this situation? Okay, this first passionate person, okay, also might be thinking that you might have somebody already. They might be worried that you're going to ignore their offer. Okay, we have the Seven of Spades, and I would have normally stopped there, but another card came out, and that was the Eight of Hearts. Okay, so so that's probably why this person is a little, you know, kind of can't really tell you if they want to take that offer, because they're of the past. They, you know, maybe they haven't let go of the past, or maybe they need some assistance to help let go of the past, because if there's been no communication, okay, they've been going along with their traditions, whatever, their normal traditions, but, you know, even though you go on with your normal traditions, wasn't one of your traditions to have three-party situations? That's not what this person wants. So they're worried about the past. Okay, they're worried about this three-party situations that have happened, that have left them broken. Okay? But we do have that Seven card here. And that card, it represents the Chariot, okay? And maybe this person is going to come in with an inventive solution. Okay? Something that's going to fix the whole situation. Something that's going to just say, wow, they really have changed, okay? What that is? Well, you know, it's a mystery right now. We don't know. But somebody wants to come in and you know, this card also represents the Moon, okay? Maybe they want to tell you they walked away from a situation, and maybe the secret is they don't want to tell you why right now. Maybe they're not ready to open up, or you're not ready to open up, okay? So that's what it might be. You know, you might be this person that wants to start something new with somebody, but it's hard because, you know, this other person that's coming in with this passionate energy, but they're also coming in and they're not clarifying anything for you, letting you know whether or not they've changed. Are they still going to have you in a three-party situation? Is this all going to be difficult all over again? I mean, you know, come on, let's not go in circles here, right? Let's try to pass through these situations honestly and good, with truth, integrity, you know, whatever we can, okay? We want it that way, Okay, we know that you want to have a legacy for your family. We know that you want to have something to leave behind, but you can't do any of that until you heal what's going on with you initially. Okay, so the next cards that I'm going to put down is pretty much the wrap up of this situation, which is let me see here. First out we have seek. Okay, then we have dedicated effort. And then finally we have balance. How appropriate for this, right? Right, you guys? So we have seek. Somebody was seeking the truth, okay? And when you are on a spiritual journey, that is the main thing you want to seek, is the truth. Okay, I do have two birds there. If that represents two doves, which I'm taking it as it does, this is a divine union that's somebody's thinking about. Somebody actually believes that you are their shining star, okay? And those two doves just clarify that when it comes to doves and love, you know. Somebody's meditating more. Somebody is looking within and seeking answers within, okay? This next card, dedicated effort. Somebody is willing to put in the work now. Somebody is willing to come in, even though it seems like it's a burden, okay? Somebody's willing to come in and help out in a situation. Somebody wants to put in the work, and they want to show you that they have been doing this all for you. Everything they've been doing is to get back into union, or get back into, being with you, okay? Doesn't mean union, okay? This could be soulmate, this could be twin flame, this could be best friends, it could be a family member. Either way, somebody is working hard to bring things back to balance, okay? Somebody wants balance again, all right? And once a person can find that, most likely things will change and work into your favor, because all they want is balance, and that's what you're going to get, You need the balance, excuse me. You're going to put in the work, and you were the one that went seeking, right, for the information. So the next two cards we have down is Brilliant Mind of Ushnishaviyaya, Jaya, Goddess of Long Life. The path of intelligence can yield a long life. Okay. And then we have Vajrapani Hayagriva, Guardian of the Temple Gate. Use your strength to help someone who is struggling. Okay, like I said before, it's good to give, right? We have this brilliant mind of Ushnishaviyaya, Jaya, okay, Goddess of Long Life. The path of the intelligent can yield a long life. So, pretty much what the universe is saying is, you need to feed your mind. You need to find out things. You want to find out the truth? Find it out. Look it up. Get to know what you need to do in life to bring happiness into it. Read, okay? Because you'll find your answers. You don't need to ask anybody. You need to look within. You need to find answers your own way. You need to know that you can find any answer you need if, you put your mind to it. Answers don't come out of nowhere. The knowledge has to come from somewhere, right? Look things up. Look things up that are legit. Just because grandma has lived on this earth so much longer than you doesn't exactly mean that she knows more than you. She could have been stuck in her ways and not evolved. But we're not putting down grandma or anything. We're just saying, times have changed, things have changed, and things are out of date. So we need to look things up that are more fresh and more for today's times. Okay, some things will apply from grandma, some things won't. Just know that, just get a second opinion, okay? And then we have surrender to silence. So you Aries, you need to surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So what Source is asking you is, you need to go within. You need to have some silence. You might be just somebody in your ear all day. You don't get that moment to yourself. The kids, the job, so many things going on. You don't even have a second to yourself. So Spirit is asking you, can you please meditate a little bit? Can you please get a moment alone? Because people need you. And I know they need you all the time, but if they want to get the best out of you, you need to get them to say, you need to tell them, hey, can I get a time out for a minute? I need a time out. I need a moment to myself. I need me time. Everybody needs me time, but not everyone's getting it. Okay? So that was for Aries for October 1st to the 15th. 2019. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next pile. Hello, this is for Leo, October 1st through the 15th, 2019. Going to find out what's going on with you guys for that time, for the sign of Leo. This is a carnelian stone. Very beautiful stone. If you need to figure out what that means, you know, maybe take the time out to look it up and see how that resonates with you. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with the actual reading. These are for the end, you know. I like to put things at the end, special little gifts from the universe. So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, actually, let me bring that down because I'm going to find out what the energy of the reading is. This is for the sign of Leo, which could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay? For the sign of Leo, energy of the reading, Knight of Cups. Okay. Now let's see what we have for the sign of Leo for October. Whoops, there we are. First out, we have the Star. Next out, we have the Hermit. This card came out with it, the Fool. Okay. And finally, one card. Ooh, more than one card, I guess. So the first one out was Strength and the Hanged Man. Let me organize these a little bit here. Okay. So for Leos, October 1st to the 15th, 2019. First card out we have is a Star card, okay? And the Star card represents, you know, happiness. Oh my gosh, I got it. You know, this is great. Everything is going good. You've made the right choices. So you think, okay, so you think you have. But, you know, the Star is like enlightenment. You've been, you know, inspired to do something. So perhaps in the recent past, because this is not really past, present, future, it's pretty much, well, maybe immediately the past and right now what's going on and then immediate future. You know what I'm saying? It's just 15 days, the 1st to the 15th. So, you know, we can't say like it's a long period of time. But, you know, somebody was looking for this happiness, okay? They had some sort of enlightenment, okay? They were inspired to do something, okay? So somebody was looking, you know, what is going on with me, trying to figure things out, and then they found their inner light. This is what was, you know, going on. They found their inner light, okay? And then they went into hermit mode, okay? Hermit mode to, you know, just try to figure out, you know, what else, what is going on. You know, we got a lot of major arcanas here. Actually, they're all major arcanas. Isn't that a trip? You know, out of 78 cards, you got your main cards here are major arcanas, okay? And that's, I mean, that's incredible. So somebody is going through, you know, this hermit mode because, you know, they're looking for a vision. They want great wisdom on whatever is going on with them. So they might have went to seek counsel about this situation, okay? They might also be giving advice to people because they have figured some things out in their own life. And they're thinking about this, and they're also thinking about going on a new journey, okay? They're not letting anybody know, okay? They're thinking about a certain thing. And the reason why they're not letting anybody know is because perhaps there might be, you know, some disagreements with their ideas that they've come up with, what the conclusion they've come to in regards to, you know, the Star and the enlightenment and figuring things out, okay? But, you know, they know that they need to be strong, okay? They know they need to be strong and they need to figure this out. How can they have that new beginning? So they pretty much go into the hangman mode because they're also thinking, how am I going to do this? They are kind of stuck on what they need to do in order to move forward. Okay, this is you, I'm sorry, not they. All right. So, what else is going on in this situation? What's going on with the Leos for October 1st to the 15th, 2019? Let's start with the Star card. Let's see what's going on when it comes what comes after the Star. Six of Cups. So somebody was remembering the past. They're remembering the past. Whoa. And they want to start something new with somebody. Okay? Maybe they're thinking about the past and they're thinking, how can I start this new passionate beginning with this person from the past? I mean, so many things have happened since then. Time has passed. You know what? They don't know what to do. Okay? Because they're also still stuck in this Five of Cups energy, thinking about, darn, this past maybe relationship that I've done or things that I've done in the past, I'm so upset about it because, you know, I did wrong. Maybe they did you wrong. Or you did them wrong. And you don't know what to do. You want to start a new beginning. You're thinking about, you know, this person of the past, but what can you do to start this new, you know, this new thing with them? You know, stop, you know, you're crying about crying over spilt milk. So you might be crying over the last relationship. You also might be crying over what you have done to these people and how can you, this person, and how can you, you know, make things right? Okay? So with the Six of Cups, we got the Six of Cups right here. What's going on with the Six of Cups? Okay, 2 cards out. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords. Came out together. Okay. So you're thinking about this person of the past. You're thinking about, wow, this person is it. This person is just the one for me. Okay? This is what I've chosen, and this is what I've decided that I want to go towards, right? But we have that Nine of Swords. All right? That Nine of Swords is right there. And somebody is feeling as if, you know, they're a failure. They won't be able to get this, they won't be able to get on the Wheel of Fortune and let it move in their favor. You know, they're feeling that there might be a delay, okay, or disappointment. Whatever they want's not going to happen. Maybe they're in their head. Maybe, okay, they're in their head thinking like it's never going to work. It's never going to happen. You know, I want to jump on this Wheel of Fortune, but if I approach this person or if I do something, it's never going to happen. So they're in a really negative mode, and that's a mode that we need to get out of. Okay, you need to get out of that mode. Whoever's thinking that way, get out of that Nine of Swords mode, because it can happen. It can happen, okay? But the more you think negatively about it, the more it's not going to happen. This Ace of Wands, right? You want to have that Ace of Wands. Tell us how we can get it. How can Leo get this Ace of Wands? What does Leo have to do to get this Ace of Wands? Okay, we have this Ten of Wands, okay? Since we have a lot of hermit mode and, you know, crying over spilt milk, thinking things aren't going to work, we have the Ten of Wands. You're putting yourself in the position to think that it's never going to work, okay? You're thinking, oh my God, there's too much involved in this. It's just too much of a burden. Is that really what you want? Do you want to give up that easily? Okay? Do you really want to give up that easily? I don't think it's beneficial for you to do that. Okay? Don't give up. We have this Five of Cups here, and this Five of Cups here is saying what? Justice. You were crying over spilt milk, but what you didn't realize is you had options waiting for you to happen. Okay? You had options, and justice was brought to you. And that's great. You got your justice. You got your justice. Okay? And just know that that's going to come. If it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. You're going to get that justice. Right? Because you deserve that justice. Come on now. You deserve it. I think you do. Okay. Let me just organize these a little bit because I want everybody to be able to see them. Okay. And then we had... All right. Okay. All right. I just want to get it so y'all can see good, you know, see well. Okay, so that's what happened, okay? This is what's going on here. So, let me see. Let me clarify this Nine of Swords. Okay, let me clarify, and I'm going to use clarifying cards. Okay. Let's see, 2 seconds. Or 3 or 4. Alright, so let's get started with this. Let's clarify that Nine of Swords. Why does this person feel like, you know, they can't move forward? Let's see. Okay, well, The universe is telling you, you need to snap out of it, because that star is there because you have the Four of Wands. This person was meant for you. Okay, it came out upside down, but you know what? I'm not doing these cards like that. Universe knows that I do not work that way, and I do not feel this way. Okay, so wow, you found you found out from this enlightenment that somebody is your soulmate or your counterpart, your divine counterpart. Okay, tell us about this enlightenment. Tell us what happened with this enlightenment when it comes to this Nine of Swords and finding the soulmate. Okay, I don't know what happened here. First out we have, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody was maybe in a situation with a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Leo, you might have been in a situation with somebody radiating that kind of energy. Then we have a nine of Pentacles, and this person, you know, the Queen of Pentacles can take care of herself. She doesn't need anybody. Okay, and this Nine of Pentacles is just showing, it's just, you know, clarifying that, yeah, this person is fine by themselves. So maybe that's why you're wondering if it's okay for you to approach them, because maybe they're, you know, they're comfortable where they are. Why should they want you back? Especially since, you know, you might have done something wrong, or they might have done something wrong. Who knows? Somebody might have done something wrong in the situation, and they are thinking like, this person wouldn't want me, not after what I did, or I don't want them after what they did, right? But you don't know that, because you're just, you don't know. You haven't communicated, have you? And we have this Two of Pentacles, making that decision. What's that decision that you need to make? To either move forward or forget it? Which one you want to do? You know what I mean? Do you want to move forward and just, you know, place that bet? Because, you know, this Two of Pentacles, there's some juggling. You do want to still stay in that energy of juggling? Or do you want to be with somebody who was juggling? That could be it too. You could have been, you know, very loyal, because Leos are known to be loyal. They're known to be loyal and honest. So maybe you're thinking about how this person who's holding the Queen of Pentacles energy, and maybe you figured out that's your soulmate, but you also know that this person is fine on their own. And perhaps, you know, you have to make, you're thinking that they're juggling, because maybe that's the energy that they held in the past. Right? If somebody was holding that juggling energy in the past, you know, do you honestly feel that people can change? Okay? Do you have this idea? A lot of people say people don't change. Do you believe that? You know? It's going to be up to you to choose. Alright? Alright, that's too many cards. But I'll take these last three. Alright. So basically, we have the Four of Swords right here. You going into, you know, going back in within to try and figure things out, because you don't know what's going on. And then we have this Seven of Wands, and then we have this Three of Wands. Okay, so somebody wanted to go within again, because gosh, all these decisions they have to make, they're going within, they want to find the truth, right? And that's what's basically happening. Okay, this Four of Swords is that energy of going within, you know, thinking about things, thinking it over. Is it going to work? You know, just going through over scenarios and other scenarios, this scenario, that scenario, just trying to figure out, is this going to really work? Okay. And, you know, it's possible, you know, just go within. Remember, you know, this could be, you know, this could be an idea of putting an end to something. You know, you went within, and maybe you know, might actually want to put this to a rest, or maybe you made it clear to that person that you want to put this thing to rest because you're tired of the fighting, you're tired of the negativity, right? That's what I'm actually getting. So, and then we have this Seven of Spades right here, or clubs, I'm sorry, Seven of Clubs. And, you know, it's a struggle. And it's a struggle to stay ahead of what's going on. You know, you're thinking about things, and it's, you just can't make up your mind, because so many things have happened in the past. How can you trust? Right? But we have this Three of Clubs here. And, you know, your efforts, they'll be rewarded. You know, you'll be rewarded with, because of your efforts. And perhaps this person might come in as a different person. Maybe people do change. We don't know, though. Because, you know, we know that you are loyal, but we don't know who else is loyal to us out there, right? It's hard to tell, because we're not in everybody's head. We're only in our own. Okay. So I want to know what this Ace of Wands is here for. What is this Ace of Wands? Why is it so much of a burden to Leo, this Ace of Wands? Okay, we have the Two of Clubs. All right. And the Two of Clubs, you know, that just brings us to a new passionate, you know, beginning. You know, somebody having a conversation about something. The Two of Wands. Talking things over. You know, talking things over, seeing what's good for who and what's the best outcome for everybody involved, right? What else do you have in regards to this Ace of Wands and this Two of Clubs? We have the Moon, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I'm thinking that's the Moon. Yeah, it's the Moon. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, right? What's going to happen with that? Right? The Ace of Pentacles and that Moon right there kind of makes us feel... Actually, you know what? That is not. That is the World card. That is a World card. Ace of Diamonds is a World card. Somebody's coming in, they're discussing things, and they want to have peace with you. They want to see, can you be open-minded in this situation? Can we do it one more time? Can we give it another chance? So somebody's going to travel somewhere to see if they can make it work. Okay? What do they want to make work? Who is traveling? Okay? Is this Leo traveling or is it the other party? Okay, somebody wants to travel, but they're in their head about it. You're in their head about it. You don't know if you should or if you shouldn't go. Okay, because maybe they aren't coming towards you, and you're wondering, should I go towards them? And it's keeping you up at night. And you know, every time you keep it up at night, and this person might be in your energy, you're keeping them up at night too, and they're wondering what's going on. They're thinking there's a problem, most likely. All right. So somebody's being stuck in their head, and you need to snap out of that. You need to try and get some sleep. Okay, you know you're tired as it is. You know you're tired, so why can't you just close those eyes and force that sleep to come about? Okay, just force that on you. Okay, don't struggle to wonder about why things are working out this way. Who cares? It's working out. You'll find your proof. You'll know. You'll have that intuition. You'll have a hunch whether something is wrong. Ooh, way too much. Whether something is wrong or whether something is right, and you're gonna find that out. You're gonna know. Because Leo, you know, you have these gifts, and you need to follow them, okay? You need to trust your heart. And Leos are very famous for having big hearts, okay? Let's see how can we snap out of this. What's going on for Leo when it comes to the Ace of Wands? We have the Jack of Hearts. So somebody might be coming into you then. Somebody might be coming into you with information, you know. They might be coming in the wrong way, so, you know, be wary. Use that intuition, because even though they're coming in the wrong way, they might not know they're doing that, and you might feel like, wait, they're coming in this way, they used to come in this way before, but it feels different. You know, maybe you feel different in this situation. What else you got for us? King of Wands. Somebody wants to tell you something. They want to tell you the truth. They want to come in and tell you what's going on. Okay? And we have the Two of Swords, and this is you now. You need to make that decision. Somebody's going to come in and tell you something. You need to make a decision. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I have a feeling that you're going to go with it. Okay, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it inside. You're going to know that this is it. Okay, this is not like the other times. This person is different. They're coming in differently. Okay, they're not the same as they used to be. You're going to be feeling as if they are balanced. Okay, this card also represents temperance. Okay, remember in the Rider-Waite deck they have the angel there. You know, oh, this is an angel. Yeah, pouring that's temperance. Okay, you've been waiting for this to happen, and now it's finally happening, and you feel it. You feel it. They might be coming in a little bit the same as they were before with that cocky, but you know what? They're not. You know, they're not. And don't be afraid to tell them, hey, don't act like you're not. Don't act a certain way. Act how you feel, because I wanna know that you're genuine. And in this last row here, I wanted to clarify the Justice card, and I came out with the Justice card, 8 of Swords. So somebody is maybe still being blind to how they need to be, or being blind to a certain situation. Leo, you might not be speaking your truth, so because maybe you might be nervous that this person won't go for it. And we have the Queen of Wands here, so yeah, you might be radiating that energy, that nurturing, passionate energy, or they might be radiating that energy, excuse me. And you know, how can you know if they're being genuine? You might be double thinking. You feel like you're being blinded, or something is blinding you from seeing the truth, or seeing the reality of what's, you know, what is for real here and what is not real. You know, people have to prove themselves first, right? If you want to have a good relationship, somebody's got to prove to you that they are worthy of that relationship with the lion, the one who's loyal. The lion wants somebody who is loyal to them also. This person might, this person might make you feel like it's a burden because it's a lot of work, and maybe they are coming in to be loyal, but it's hard work because they're just not understanding, and it's hard to teach people. And if it's your job to teach somebody about loyalty, or to teach them about some subjects, or to help them like you're supposed to, you need to have patience with that, because you can do it. All right? And then we have the Ten of Swords. Somebody's going to come in and tell you about the backstabbing that has happened to them, okay? And, you know, they're going to tell you what a burden it was, or you're going to tell them this might be a burden for us. But I need you to know, we have 2 tens there, and that is the end of those cycles. So somebody's ready to start new. They're ready to start learning. They're ready to speak and tell their truth, okay? And you are the Queen of Wands. And you are the nurturer, and you're passionate about this person. So I have a feeling that you are going to let them in, and you're going to do the best you can to help them the best you can. Okay? Why? Because they want to work on something new with you. They want to work on something new with you. They do. And then we have the Six of Cups here. So somebody is telling you they want to try this over. They want to try again. They know things can be different. Okay? They want to collaborate with you. They want to be successful for their future. They want to show everybody that, look, I made the right choice, and I made this choice myself. And I don't care what anybody says. This was a choice I made. Whether y'all like it or not, this is the person I choose. Okay? Because some people might be against it. And then, you know, look, we have the Six of Hearts there. What is that? That's the Lovers. Okay? This card is the Lovers. And that's what you guys are. You're the Lovers. And you know what? Lovers can really make it through anything. If they put their mind to it, they have to be dedicated. They have to see what the problem is. They have to not run from the problems and stand up and face them head first. Right? No more running away. It's time to figure out what the issue of any kind of problem or any argument you have is, and get over it. Because you can do that. Because in the past, maybe you were not able to do that, or somebody was not able to do that for you, and they took off, or you took off. Okay? That's not the answer. Taking off is not the answer. You got to face it. And if you need a few minutes alone to gather your thoughts, step away for 5 minutes. Take some breaths. Go meditate. Whatever you need to do. But no more walking away. No more walking away. Okay? You know why? Because you're going to have wish fulfillment. So leave it. No more walking away from fights. If you get to do with this person, no more walking away from fights. It's just the wrong thing to do. Okay? This person is coming into you with emotions. Okay? King of Cups energy, this whole reading. That should have told you right away. This person is coming in with emotions, and they're not fake. They're just unlearned. Like, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to, they don't know how it's supposed to be. So they're trying to come in, and they want to learn from you. They want to know what love is, and they want you to show them, like that song. All right? Awaiting results. Challenging times, and rebuild. Look it in that order. Crazy. So somebody perhaps was waiting for results of something. Okay, they were trying to manifest something, and maybe it wasn't growing for them, or maybe it wasn't going in their direction the way they wanted it to. Okay, in the past, but they know that they're going to be going through some challenging times. Okay, but they also know that they can rebuild, and they're hoping that even though that there's challenging times, that things will change. Okay, they're worried about things changing with you. Have you found somebody? Do you still love them? You know? Do you still care? Right? And that number 5, the number of change. They're wondering, have you? Have you changed? Because they want to rebuild with you. They want to rebuild with you. That 1 and 6 turns into 7. That's like God's number. And we have 7 right there. God, this was a divine order, okay? This happened because it needed to happen, okay? This has been written, and this has been going in order. So, that's how it is, and that's how it will be. Then we have Prajnaparamita, wisdom goddess of the 3 times. And it says, the writings of the great beings have the voice of God within. All right? The writings of the great beings. Who are those great beings? Right? Medicine Buddha, the lapis lazuli healer king. Sometimes it is good to seek help from others. So, I'm taking it. This says the lapis lazuli healer king. Did we not have a pile that was lapis lazuli? Okay? That pile is going to represent Sagittarius. So there might be a Sagittarius in your life, or somebody that's Sagittarius that you meet, that's going to teach you something. Okay? So if you want, maybe you can look at the next reading for Sagittarius. But there could be some answers there for you, because that's the medicine Buddha, right? So you need to, it says, the writings of great beings have the voice of God within. So perhaps you've been studying different religions, different nationalities, different things, because you want to know the truth. You want to know everything you can about whatever situation of anything, right? You want the truth. Wisdom goddess of the 3 times. 3 times, huh? So, either this could be happening 3 times, can I get another chance? Another chance from the other chance? Okay? Or maybe you read something, you've read it 3 times, and it's still not resonating. Perhaps you need to go within and find answers, or you need to seek a professional and ask them, please explain this to me. Maybe maybe you're studying a religion and you want to know about it, and you just can't figure out the answer yourself. Ask somebody who has that religion. Ask it, or look it up on the internet. I'm sure you'll find your answers. But make sure you find the answer. Don't just ask somebody who's going to give you some willy-nilly answer and you're like, well, I don't know if that's really, where did you find that out? Ask them where they found their information. Okay? Because they might be wrong. Don't believe everything you hear, And then we have this medicine Buddha, the lapis lazuli healer king. Sometimes it is good to seek help from others. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So that's basically what they want, what the universe wants you to do is, you might have been studying something. You want to know things about things, but you need to seek help if you cannot understand things. Don't try to figure it out yourself. You're just going to confuse yourself. You're just really going to confuse yourself. You need to step out and you need to talk to somebody about it, okay? And then next we have surrender your addictions, okay? So the reason why this card is here, well, let me read it to you first, because I can totally tell you what that means. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives, okay? So myself, I'm trying to eat better, okay, because I've been eating junk, okay? I smoke too, got to get that out of my system. But, when it comes to surrender your addictions, they could be, though, also, that if you have some kind of substance addiction, or if you drink or whatever it is, you need to surrender that, because I know firsthand that if you are on some type of substance, you're not going to feel comfortable going to another person and trying to seek their help. Because you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm buzzed, or whatever, whatever the case. You're not going to be feeling it, and you're not going to go seek that attention. So if you are constantly on some sort of, you've been drinking or whatever you're doing that's mind altering, you need to stop that, because that's also preventing you from going to people to seek that help, because you're feeling nervous about, you're high or you're drunk, you can't talk to them, and that's where you're losing out. Okay, so you need to clear those addictions so you can move in a forward direction, because you're not going to be able to rebuild unless you do that first. The first thing you must do is surrender addictions. Addictions to people, food, shopping, drugs, alcohol, anything that you shouldn't be doing that's not good for your temple, for your body, for yourself. Don't do it, because that's holding you back. That is the answer to everything. I betcha if you surrender those addictions, the ones that are severely harmful, the ones that mind alter you, those are the things you need to get rid of. Mind altering addictions, okay? Anything that's mind altering, you need to get rid of that, because that's going to prevent you from moving forward, okay? Okay, smoking is not very mind altering. It can be a little bit. It can make you moody, but you know what? You can slow down and get that. But if there's anything harsher, drugs, alcohol, anything that makes your mind feel altered, that is what needs to go. That needs to go. I'm putting my foot down. That needs to go. I'm not even going to say, I'm not even going to say, oh, you don't have to take my... No, I'm telling you right now, that has to go, okay? Because I know for sure you are not going to get ahead. I'm a Leo. I am a Leo. You're not going to get ahead unless you get rid of that stuff, okay? So I'm just letting you know, from one Leo to another, let that shit go, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth your happiness. All right, Leo. I hope that helped you, and I hope that you will find some answer in this read. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next pile. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Hi, this is the third pile. This is a lapis lazuli pile, which is also the Sagittarius pile. Lapis lazuli, you might want to look that up, see what that represents for you. Okay. Got to make you do a little bit of work, right? All right. So this is for the sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, or north node. Okay. Also, this is for October 1st through the 15th, 2019. Okay. So let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius for the 1st through the 15th for 2019. What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay. Energy of the reading is Five of Wands. We have some conflict here, huh? Is that conflict with you? Is that in your head, or is that with others? Let's see how this reading turns out, okay? This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Oh. First card's out. We have Judgment. Two of Cups. And the Three of Coins. Okay, right away, somebody's making judgment on a situation, okay? They're trying to figure out which way they should go. They've made judgment because they maybe realize that somebody is their Two of Cups. Somebody is the one that they want to share their emotions with, and they want to start something new. They want to work with you on something, okay? So maybe judgment has been made. They realize the truth, and they want to start something new with you. And this could be involving a Cancer and also a, what do you call it, Capricorn, right? Okay. The Ace of Cups. Huh. Okay. Oh. The Tower. Okay. Hermits. All right, so something was made on some sort of judgment. Somebody has told somebody the truth that they want to start their Ace of Cups with who? With the person that they want this Two of Cups with, all right? And what that did was it brought down the Tower. It ended a relationship. Absolutely ended it. And now this person is going to work hard. They want to work hard on something. They want to work hard on something with you, okay? But somebody is in the hermit mode because they're not sure how they need to come about this situation. Okay? They don't know what their next move is. What are they going to do? How are they going to do this? Okay? What about this Ace of Cups? What about this Ace of Cups here for Sagittarius, October 1st through 15th, 2019. What's up with this Ace of Cups for Sagittarius, 1st to the 15th, 2000. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. Right? Somebody's thinking about someone else. They're not thinking about what's going on with this relationship or whatever is going on with them right now. They're thinking about something else. They're thinking about something of the past. They're thinking about, they gave their love to somebody in the past already. Why are they in this situation? Why couldn't they have seen the truth? And why did this Tower come down? The Tower came down because somebody wanted a new beginning elsewhere. They told their truth. They finally told their truth. And now they're ready to start something new. Okay? But even though they're starting something new, why the heck is that Hermit there? Okay? Maybe they're teaching something, learning something about something. Okay? Perhaps they're learning about this Nine of Swords right here. Okay, let me just put this aside here for a second. Okay? They told somebody they wanted a new beginning somewhere, and the tower fell down on them. Because of that, they told somebody that they love someone else. They love someone else. So you must have, this is you, Sagittarius. You must have told whoever you're currently with that you want somebody else, that you found the truth, you figured out the truth. And that brought in the tower for you. And perhaps you lost some money, but you're going to work on it again to build it back up. You know? And you're in that hermit mode. You're learning things about this situation. Okay? The more you learn about things, the more you're just coming up with, whoa, now I see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? And with the Nine of Swords, you feel like there's going to be failure in this. You're not sure what to do in the situation. You don't know how to go about starting this new journey. You're stumped. You're going within. You don't know how you're going to ask this person to work with you, because of the things that maybe have happened in the past. Why did it take you so long to finally realize this? Okay? You want to give that love to somebody because you're remembering somebody else. All right? And you went ahead and you told whoever you're with that, look, I love somebody else. I know I gave you I know we started out things together, but now I know that this is not what I want. I want to have this Two of Cups with another person. Boom, the tower came down. End of that relationship. So you're like, okay, I'm starting fresh, I'm starting new, I'm going to work on my pentacles. But, when it comes to coming forward to this person, I'm having a hard time. You're feeling like there's going to be some failure. You feel like you're going to be disappointed, okay? Your desires are not going to be met. You're not going to get your fulfillment or whatever, right? Let's see what this Six of Cups here is. Let's see what the Six of Cups here is in this first row. Let me just do a quick couple different kinds of shuffle real quick. I'm going to be clarifying a card from each row, okay? And we're on the first row right now, so we're going to clarify this Six of Cups. This is what I want to know. Who is the Six of Cups? Who is it that they're remembering? You might be remembering a Scorpio. This might be a Scorpio that you're remembering, or this might be a Scorpio telling you this. Scorpio maybe came to you and said, look, I don't feel good about this thing, and I don't know if it's going to work out. Okay, I know it's a sad thing to hear, but that could possibly be it. They might have told you that they want to start a new something with maybe someone else. Okay, or you might have told them, right? And you might be a Cancer, or the other person might be a Cancer, excuse me. All right, but either way, the tower fell down, and now Sagittarius is going to have to be dealing with two. Okay, they're dealing with two because they came out of a situation. There was a loss, right? And now you are thinking, gosh, there's probably money loss here. You were in a relationship, most likely you're going to have to pay into it. It's natural, it's normal. Either that, or you're just going to have to split your pentacles somehow, some way with someone. Maybe you had a child. Sagittarius, right? What else is going on here with the Six of Diamonds? Give us some insight on Six of Diamonds when it's coming to the Six of Cups. Okay, you want... So first, you have a lot of options, but your ultimate option is to have wish fulfillment, right? You want that wish fulfillment. You don't want to deal with those options no more. You don't want options. You want wish fulfillment. All right? You're tired of the options. You're coming in as the Jack of Spade, and then we have the Ten of Spade, and then finally we have the Ace of Spade. Lots of spades there. Okay, that's swords. Lots of swords. Right? So you want this wish fulfillment. You want the darn wish fulfillment already. Okay? And with that Jack of Spades right there, you know, there you have to be cautious, you know, but there is potential. There is potential out there, but you got to be cautious. How are you going to come about this, okay? How are you going to come about it? You know, judgment was made. Judgment was made, and you're waking up to this situation, and you want to make that announcement like, hey, that's it, I'm done. Okay? You're done with the situation. You don't want to deal with it. You're clear now. You have clarity. You focused on the situation. You know what you want, and you want to go for it. And that's it, and that's all. It's too bad. You know? Maybe you feel bad for this person, whatever. But, you know, check that on the bottom. The Lover's card. Where are you going, huh? Going to find that lover, or is that lover going to find you? Some truth came out, right? Justice was served. Then we have the second row, which will bring us, somebody wants to bring in that Ace of Cups. Brand new start. Ace of Cups, right? That's what we want. We just want the Ace of Cups. We just want to know. All right? Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. The Fool card. All right? So you want to come in with new love again, okay? Jumping from relationship to relationship. Is that really what you need to do? Or has there been time already set aside for that, you know? When exactly did you break with this person? And is this, you know, is it time? Have you gotten your stability, your emotional stability in order? Because this card is the essence of beauty, joy, and love, peace, matters of the heart. Are you ready to start that? You know? Are you ready to start that? Because you don't want to bring someone in as the rebound person. Those never work out. Make sure you have a little time in between these relationships to know what you did wrong in the last one and how you got to improve this one, or the one you're going to get into. Okay? And with that Nine of Pentacles there, you're going to have financial success. And you're going to accomplish things that you've wanted to accomplish. You just need to make sure you're entering at the right time. Don't run in too early. But if you do feel like it's time and you have had that time alone, go ahead. Go for it. Because your hard work will pay off. Your hard work will pay off. Okay? You're going to get things. You're going to be financially stable. You know? And you're going to be able to start that brand new journey. But just make sure you're entering at the right time. Make sure that you know, that you're ready for this. Are you? Because you don't want to just jump into stuff. Isn't that what got you in trouble in the first place? You know, you or the other person, whoever's watching, cross watchers too, could be holding that energy. Okay. What else do you have to tell us about this middle row and the Fool card? Whoops. Oh, darn it. That card fell deep down somewhere. Oh, I can reach it. Okay, got it. Which card was trying to get away from us? We have the Seven of Wands. And then this card, we have the Ten of Wands. Let's see if I can get one more card. Can you just give me one more card to clarify that Ten of Wands? Can you give me just one more card? One more card, please, for this middle row. One more card. Please, God, source, angels, ancestors. Please tell me one more card, please. One more card. Oh, there we go. Oh, two more, I guess. So from there we have the Six of Wands. And then we have Jack of Pentacles. Slowest moving guy, you know. Anyways, you wanted this new beginning, right? You wanted the new beginning. And then what do we have here? We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Now with that Seven of Wands, this means struggle. You're struggling to stay ahead. How can you have this new journey when you're struggling to stay ahead? It's hard, right? Maybe somebody gave you the boot. Maybe things are crashing down on you. Kind of like, oh, well, we have it right there. You have the tower coming up. So maybe things aren't being, not so good for you. It's a burden now. Okay, maybe this choice that you've made to leave this person and go forward to someone else has brought the tower down on you, and everything is lost. Like you might have lost everything. You might have lost your job, your home, whatever, your friends. But, you know, the tower is really coming down on you right now, okay? Or it could be coming down on this other person. Remember, these readings, you can switch them. You can switch them up. If this side doesn't really resonate with you, maybe it's because you're on the other side, right? Okay. With this Jack of Diamonds here, though, this Jack of Diamonds, there's wonder and learning, and you want to learn stuff. You're fascinated by some things, okay? And so maybe this tower did come down, and you know what? It might be because you found some light has been shed, okay? Some light has been shed on a situation, and now you are just so curious. You cannot stand it. You just want to learn about this, that, and the other. You just want to know about everything, and that's basically what's happening right now, you know? That's happening with you. This tower came down and you're like, you know what, screw it. I'm still going to learn what I want to learn. I want to know what I want to know. Or it might be this person thinking that. Okay? In this last row, I want to clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords there? Okay? You want to work on something. So why do you have the Nine of Swords there? Nine of Swords. God, angels, universe, please tell us, what does that Nine of Swords mean? Somebody needs to let something go? Somebody conflicted in their mind? Might have to do with the Libra. Might have some issues with a Libra, okay? Might have some issues with a Virgo, also, just to mention. Side with that Capricorn, right? So we have Earth and Air, and we have, here we go. There we start. So when it comes to this Nine of Swords, you want to go towards, or whatever's coming towards you, that is your soulmate. That could be you or them, whoever, whatever order it's going in, whether they're coming to you or you're going to them. This is your soulmate, okay? Oops. This is your soulmate. So there's not much thinking you have to do, really. What you got to do is you got to listen to your intuition, because, you know, this person's going to come back. The person's going to come back when they're ready for you, and they're going to come back. You're going to hold the energy, or they're going to hold the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, you know, because, oh, shoot. Because this is your person, and it's in divine timing that it's going to come along, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Hearts. So this person might have been married. This person maybe wants to come and tell you about that, and you're thinking like, gosh, all this has happened. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can deal with it, okay? But they are your soulmate. We have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was juggling in a relationship, and it kind of spoiled everything. And then we have this Five of Pentacles, and then somebody was put out in the cold, and that's what happened, okay? So this pile for Sagittarius, from the 1st to the 15th, you're gonna have some struggle, okay? You found your soulmate, you know who's who, but you know, you have to make a decision. Are you gonna step to this person, or are you not gonna? Or are they gonna, or are they not gonna? Okay? You might be financially stable, and this person has news for you, but you know, they might be worried that you don't. You're fine. You're fine alone. You got your own money. You got your own things going on, and this person might have some words to tell you, because they might want to come and tell you, hey, I was married, and you know, I was juggling. I made the wrong decisions, and because of that, I got the boot. Really, right? So, you know, they could be telling you about, you know, they had some issues in their life because of tradition, deception. Maybe they were led in the wrong direction, and they're telling you, you know, I was brought up this way and that way, made me believe this and this and that, and I've come to see the light, and I know the truth now. So you might be coming to getting the truth. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've had a certain way that you've been brought up, a certain way that you've been taught things, and maybe you realize that, you know what, that ain't right. Because that's what happened to me. My parents didn't raise me on any type of religion. I had to learn whatever I learned by myself. And that has just made me a more open-minded person. I don't believe anybody but myself. Okay? When two children meet, do you think they're worried about what color skin they have? Do you think they're worried about if they believe in God or if they believe in someone else? Do you think they even worry about that stuff? No. What they want to know is, do you think this person going to like me? That's about it. I hope this person like me because I like them. Friends, right? They're worried about making friends. They're not worried about why they're friends and what brought them to be. They're not worried about all that crap. They're brand new. They don't care about that. That stuff is meaningless. You know? I think that when you find out things, if it does have to do with religion or anything like that, you're going to find that within. Okay? Because what if no one ever told you about that stuff? It would be insignificant. You wouldn't even care about it, right? You wouldn't care because it wouldn't be there. So just know that. Just know that. You want the answers, you go within. You don't need no one's approval or oh, this is how it has to be. You're going to have to do it this way. That's it. That's all. No, it's not like that. That's not how life is. Okay? So first out, we have, for this next row of cards, we have lead. Then we have refusing to see. And dreams coming true. So pretty much, somebody has told you or they that they need to step forward. They need to take the lead in this situation because it's going to go nowhere. Okay? Whoever is refusing to see the situation, they need to be brought to light. And maybe that's you or them or somebody. One of you guys are going to show that other person, you're going to bring the light to them and you're going to have them understand you might be helping them open their third eye. Okay? That's what might be happening here. Somebody's got to take the lead in the situation because if no one takes the lead, it's going to go nowhere. And once you get that lead going, you're going to teach somebody who was in the past refusing to see but knows that they need to learn and they're willing to learn. They just need help to see, okay? They need help. And once that happens, your dreams are going to come true. You're going to find that love, that person, you know. You're going to have to open your heart and put some trust into this because you might be short on trust for people. Okay? And you need to know that not everybody is the mean person that you left in the past. Not everybody is going to deceive you. Not everybody is going to do you wrong. Okay? So just put that in your mind. Because you can have your dreams. You can have these dreams come true. You just need to open up and you know, somebody needs to take the lead. Somebody needs to take the lead here. Okay? I don't know who it is, you or the other person. But somebody needs to take the lead and you need to take it fast because time's wasting. Just know that. You need to help that other person to see. You guys need to get together because you're meant to get together so you can teach each other. Okay? You have to teach each other, help each other out of these lessons. Okay? You both need each other. I'm telling you. Okay? And then we have the number 29 card, an imp. One of the 8 classes of demons. Choose positive thoughts that will chase away the devil. Okay? So somebody is maybe putting evil ideas in your head. Maybe they're telling you not to take the first step. Maybe they're telling you not to move forward. Don't go to this person. But you know what? That person is probably the negative person in your life who's showing you the negative aspects of everything. You know, oh, this person sucks. You don't want to. They're never going to change. No, don't listen to those people anymore. If they're telling you that every time you go to their house, you're not even bringing up anybody, but yet they're bringing up that person and saying, so, you know, I hear this. No. It's time for you to go. Say, I need to go to 7-Eleven. I'll be right back. Just leave. Or go to the corner market. I need a soda. Anything to get out of that situation. Don't listen to them. Okay? They're trying to chase away your good thoughts. And you know, in order to chase away the good thoughts, they're putting the devil in your heart. You don't want that. They're putting negative energy onto you. Don't accept it. Because you know what's right. Then we have Vajrav Varahi. Enlightened sky dancer of the Kundalini. What ignites the fire inside you? Look within. So yeah, you need to look within because there is somebody on your mind, which could be the counterpart of this in this reading. There is somebody in your mind that lights your fire. There's something about that person that you must find out about. You must know who it is, or they must find out about you. Okay. So whatever this person has been telling you, you know, maybe that you've been hearing this your whole life, you need to get out of that mindset. You need to surrender stubbornness, okay? And it's not even really so much stubbornness, but well, kind of, because you're too stubborn to change your ways. You're too stubborn. You're refusing to see. That's what's happening. Open up your mind. Do not close that third eye. Do not close your idea. Do not be closed-minded. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. Yielding. You have to be more yielding. Okay? This will help you to communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. right there. Stop being so stubborn. Take in other people's opinions. You know, what about if this person is telling you something and it's just so negative, but then you're sitting and you're thinking alone by yourself and feeling like, yeah, this person doesn't sound right. For me, I feel like I should go towards this person because they were there, they were loyal, they were here for me. You know, why is this person saying negative stuff about this person? Maybe this person has some alternative motives for that person. Maybe this person is trying to make you refuse to see because they don't like that person. Maybe they are not on the same wavelength as you. They don't carry the same energy. Perhaps they feel that your energy is higher than theirs and they want to push their low energy on you, or they want to steal your energy. Don't let them. Do not let them. Don't let them in. If anybody wants to bring any kind of negativity around you, screaming, yelling, you know, oh, this is not right, that's not right, those people got to go. They got to go. You need to get rid of those who do not serve you. And the only people that are serve you are going to be in a high vibrational energy. The kind of energy you have when you wake up in the morning and you're like, feel refreshed. You feel good. Why? Because no negativity has been brought to you yet. Until you get to that place where you have all these people around you putting you down, saying negative things about things you love, just being so just not good for you. Okay, you need to get away from those people. And it's hard if you're a very, very social person and you get along with a lot of people and you know you like to be in the head of a you need to get out of that energy, because you know what, it's not serving you, and you will find new. And if you get away from those people because you want to find your own answers, and you come back later and they're like, where have you been? Whatever, we didn't miss you. Okay, good. You can move on. There was your confirmation straight from the horse's mouth. Okay? Any negativity, and you return in there, instead of saying, oh my God, we missed you. Where have you been? We're sorry we said those things. We love you, blah, blah, blah. If they don't say that to you, they don't even care that you were gone. So you ain't got no problem. Just leave them alone. You need to go within. I think you need to have a little bit of solitude. Go within. Find yourself. Find love in your heart again. Find out you can trust people. Don't let any negative people in your life, you know. And also stay out of this negative. You know, this is what this means. This is the energy. Too many people around you causing conflict for you. Being so negative. You don't need that. Who needs that? You know? What if you have to just go within and find your new circle, because this one is just not serving you? Okay, I know that I needed to get rid of my circle too. They were just so negative. It wasn't for me. But you know what? I trust that the universe is going to bring good people to me. It's going to bring love and happiness and joy. And that's what I'm here. I'm letting the universe bring that to me. And if I feel like something in my heart, like I'm going to go there, I'm not going to care about what this person and that person says, because I'm embarrassed and they're going to put me down because I like this person, or because I want to do this or I want to do that. If they're not supportive of your ideas, leave them alone. They're not supportive of your ideas because they do not want to see you succeed. Just know that. They don't want to see you succeed. They want to see you fail. They don't want to see anybody do better than them. And if they're vibrating at a low frequency and you're way up here, oh, for sure they're trying to make you fail. For sure. They are jealous of that high frequency love that you're giving out. You got to get rid of those negative people. They're trying to bring you down, and they're trying to do it on purpose. They're doing it with a vengeance. I have a feeling that right now the time is here to find that truth, and people are working really super hard to bring you down, because they feel that this is the time, I got to do it now, it's now or never. No, but you're not going to listen, right? You're going to go within. You're going to find your own answers. Don't listen to any of those negative people. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to force answers on you. I'm just trying to make you see this, because if you couldn't see it before, I'm telling you right now, that's what this is saying. Okay? But you make your own decision. You go within. You find out what in your heart feels good, because you know that feeling, that kind of uncomfortable feeling when somebody tells you something and you're just not feeling it. And then there's that other feeling that, wow, I feel good about this. I want to do it. It gives me tingles. I feel butterflies in my stomach. I feel fireworks in the skies. I'm happy. That's, you want to choose that direction, right? So I do want to thank you guys for coming for the October reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Next I will be doing another reading like this, another set of 3 signs, and I will be doing that every 1st and 15th of the month to have you guys know what's going on in your situations. I will also have some pick a cards too coming up, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, sending out love and high energy for you guys too, so if you need it, grab it up. I love you guys.